so dangerous, it's so dangerous. YPG is dangerous, so dangerous, it's so.
Yes, hello everybody. Welcome to the Premier Boy Podcast. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman.
And it's the motherfucking season finale. Yeah.
Well, we were gonna get to that, so you were to introduce you. We were supposed to get to that.
King Face Sands. King Talk Sands out here. What's going on?
It's your boy Roddy, DJ Retro. What's good, yo?
Yes, and welcome to the Premier Boy Podcast. Once again, where is Malimal? Long live the chief Malimal. Where is this man? Like, for real. He getting my nerves just now. Man.
It's the second week in a row he's been late.
Late or don't show up at all. This is the season finale. He gotta be here, son.
At least, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is crazy.
Yeah. But we got premiere news. But before we get to the premiere news, Roddy.
What up?
What's up with you? What's up with you leaving it early last week, son? What's up with that, son?
That's it.
This is what up, man. I just was tired. I was talking mess. I wasn't with him, yo.
Damn,
just
geez,
move on.
Like, what talking about?
Wow.
Come on, when we talking mess, this is a podcast. Like, me.
Yo, your bro took it crazy right now, man. Like it but look at the premiere news. We're gonna start off with
premiere news real quick.
But crazy enough, one of the main topics, this vaccine situation, y'all. Like,
the first person that got the vaccine was a black lady from Queens, boy.
For real, y'all seen that?
Sir, not me.
They giving us how's the first person, the black lady from Queens? We the guinea pigs, boy.
Well, in all fairness, the first person ever to get the vaccine was a white woman in England.
Yeah.
White.
It was.
I'm talking about that we know
York,
of.
In New York, yeah. I think in New York.
That we know of in New York.
New York, yeah. It's crazy because look at it, right? You have a lot of these politicians, a lot of these presidential candidates. Trump coming out here talking about. Well, Trump didn't say that shit. I ain't gonna allow that. All other people talking about, as soon as the vaccine available, I'm the first to take it. We're gonna take it on live TV.
Yeah, I heard that.
8 p.m. 8 time, 7 Pacific is right before the verses. You know what I'm saying? But now this shit dropped. Nobody take no damn vaccine.
Yeah, I heard Clinton, Bush, and come on, Obama, not you too. They supposed to do it on TV. Them three, yeah. Crazy.
Same shit. Like when he drank that Flint water. I told everybody it was okay. People dying from it. I ain't never forgave him for that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but so my question is, are y'all gonna take it?
Are you serious, bro? What, you asking that? You asking that now? That's what we on right now. You asking that now?
Son. It's just a question. I know my answer, but it's just a question.
Fuck no, I ain't taking that shit. You wildin'. I'd rather drink a glass of sand before I do that shit.
Well, I ain't taking it either. And we might as well put that as in the I don't like, cause this is nah, son. I didn't take that.
All right, here's a question though. They were proposing this shit too. They're talking about, right? If you take it, get $1,500. But you still take it.
Oh, nah, son. I don't like taking flu shots, son. Why would I take a vaccine?
I'm a risk taker. I'll do it.
For $15,
and then I'll let you know what's going on.
Bugging, man.
No, I ain't gonna hold you. I need somebody that I can trust to take that shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm sorry, I ain't gonna be the first one that people trust to take this shit. You feel me? And
wait,
got to see how, like somebody got to do it. Somebody got to jump the bullet. I'm glad Roddy right now live on the podcast and being the first one that I know that's willing to take this shit. Cause I don't know nobody willing to take this shit. So kudos to you, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, kudos to you. Son.
I heard niggas got their mouth droopy though on the side.
I heard. They paralyzed. Like
niggas out here looking like Jim Ross '98 and shit, talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like
Jim Ross.
Looking like Jim Ross '98. Niggas can't crack a smile for like 10 years and shit. You feel me? Like,
dang.
I don't know. I was saying niggas looking like Droopy the dog.
Yeah, dang. I seen the picture, yo. I think it was in was it England? I think was it England? I forgot. I can't remember the place, but yeah, I heard 5 people.
I don't know where, but
yeah, I think it was England. 5 people took it out there, and all of them got the same reaction, right? The same droopy reaction. Is crazy, yo.
Bro. They out here looking crazy, like over this vaccine shit. And then you gonna sit there and tell me to my face, oh, you gotta take this shit. Hey, nah, bro. First of all, a lot of people are saying that you got you get like allergic reactions to it. Like if you were allergic to like food and different medicines. If those 2 things happen to you, then yeah, chances are some shit might happen to you.
Well, I ain't gonna front. I ain't definitely taking it because I'm allergic to medicine, so I can't take that if I want to. So yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I did see a list. I'm not sure if it's true. I seen a list of all like the people that could take it, people that can't take it. They said something about if you got a pre-existing condition, you can't take it. And some I can't. If I can find a list
that they're giving it. Hold up right there.
Yeah.
They said they're going into the nursing homes and giving it to the old people first. A lot of them people have pre-existing conditions, from what I know.
Yeah,
so I don't get that shit. That shit's a lie.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. I seen the list. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how true it is, but I just seen. I can't remember the said. I didn't know the
Make it make sense.
Yeah,
make it make sense.
Exactly, right? Exactly.
You already know what this. I'm about to take a minute to get a little deep real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, they doing this shit honestly for population control. There's too many motherfuckers up in here. You know what I'm saying? And coronavirus is taking out a lot of people out here in these streets, which is a fact. But I feel they thinking on some type of time where it ain't taking a lot of people out fast enough. So, you know, now you come out with this vaccine that's supposed to be something, and everybody's excited for this vaccine. But I'm like, bro, like, this shit only got a 94% success rate.
Facts.
Paternity tests are more accurate than that, bro. Like, come on, what are we talking about? And then you gonna give this shit to the elderly? Nah, bro, I ain't feeling that.
Yeah, and yeah, it's crazy, yo. It's crazy. Yeah. I had something else I wanted to say, but I don't want to get I don't want to get too much in the Bible to it. But it started to look like that as well, you know. But we don't want to get to that. You ready for the next topic?
Yeah, boy.
Yo, who saw Power this week? Y'all already know we got the Power week for this week.
You already know it was Sex Week this week.
Sex Week, yeah, it was Sex Week this week, man. And hold on, I'm gonna say one thing. How is Sex Week and Tyreek can never get none? I don't get that, yo.
Here's the thing. I think 50's trying to do some shit like this, right? 50's kind of like, I bet. You know, maybe Tyreek and them ain't feeling OD comfortable about, you know, fucking around, having them fuck on TV and shit. Yeah. So I feel like they had to bring in them 2 professor folks to go in and do it. Tasha in jail, she ain't fucking nobody. You know what I'm saying? Mary probably don't feel like fucking on camera, which is alright, cool, whatever.
Oh, she did on. Well, she sort of did. I don't think she did fully. She did like on with the cop.
Right, and then she went to jail visit with Lorenzo.
I ain't never see him get it in and do some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it wasn't like graphic. I guess.
Yeah, it wasn't like on no Tasha type vibes. You feel me? Like they were just in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like that was it.
Yeah. So far, the professor was the only one that really was like crazy, graphic. Yeah.
And that's crazy. I feel like that's the only thing they're in there for. It's just to fuck down.
Yeah. It's not that makes sense now on that on that behalf or why they on the song on the show. But you know, but that baddie professor though, man, she a baddie though.
Yeah, she a baddie, but all she's doing right now is just fucking everybody. That's really it. All she doing is fucking. She didn't even acting shit right. She was fucking.
They nickname her Miss Everybody Gets a Turn.
Tyree probably waiting for his turn now.
Yo, Zeke is sprung. He like, yo, I want to introduce you to my auntie. What's up?
That ain't
but
probably
then she's like, nah, that's not a good idea.
You feel me? And he's like, yo, I want to sit there and, want to be all lovey-dovey and everything like that. You supposed to be like a whole player, bro. That's your shit. Now, you see some old pussy, you feel me? Like, you like, oh, nah. I know you had some stories about getting sprung off some old pussy.
Yeah, ain't no dude professor all paranoid, thinking Tyreek, but really not Tyreek. It's now the girl professor blackmail him now.
That nigga trash, bro. I'm sorry. He a trash bucket. Because how you sitting there getting jealous, right? Over students.
Over the same thing he was doing.
Remember, but now somebody else is doing it. Somebody younger, you got the young bulls out here, you know what I'm saying, trying to do it, trying to get their shit off. And then now you mad.
Because when he saw the stuff at the apartment, he really thought it was Tariq up in there, but he didn't know it was Zeke boy. He didn't know Zeke.
I think he gonna find out.
When he popped up on the shorty apartment.
Yeah, he gonna find out Zeke probably about like episode 9 or 10, most likely. I think like probably not episode 9 or 10 he'll find out Zeke. And what else happened? What else happened this episode?
He's still in Tariq's story and everything like that. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, Paz.
Paz
came through.
Paz was in this episode. Right.
Yeah, like they're bringing back everybody that's still alive. Everybody that's still alive is still a chance to come back in this shit.
I don't see what was the need for her.
I guess I get to testify for the court case still. So I get to go bring back everybody who was in the part of who killed Ghost, to bring them back to see what they know. I guess that's the reason why she's back. But I mean, her being in it kind of makes us a little bit, but not that much.
She was
but they ain't get. It was a field. It was. Oh. I'm done. I'm sorry, Rondo. You want first?
Oh no! Go ahead.
No. I was saying that her testimony basically gave them nothing. Still, like they were just talking about how she know Ghost, and Ghost was screwing his sister and Tasha, and they met Tasha and the conversations and stuff. It really didn't go far. They really can't find a witness to testify against Tasha. They're trying, but nobody's the fit. Remember they mentioned names like Tommy Mother, and then they mentioned Lisa Marie and them, and they're like, oh, they can't bring them. They're gonna tear up Tommy Egan Mother.
Oh yeah.
They're running out of people.
Yeah, to be honest, I think Tasha might possibly go free. They can't find nothing.
Yeah, but they about to getting her son ass though behind that shit though.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, definitely.
They're willing to let her go free, especially because she didn't do shit, and then really freak though.
Yeah.
I don't know how you gonna handle pressure.
Yeah, but what if it's power? Anything could happen. What if she don't make it past the season?
True. I think this is gonna happen. She's gonna get free, and then somebody gonna kill her.
That's possible too. I was thinking that too.
Do that though. Like who would have it out for her like that?
Tommy. You never know. Tommy probably come back.
Tommy, right? Tommy might come through.
Make a killer, but that's the only person I can think of. Or Tommy probably called Cupid,
right?
Or somebody, somebody jail, yeah.
You gotta think about it like this though. Like Tommy like halfway to LA at this point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, how is he catching? Nobody's really catching up to him. The dumbest thing for him to do right now is to be going back to the city when he's right in this shit.
Well, Cupid might get in touch with him. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Somehow he gonna get Cupid in touch with him.
I think so. Yeah. I believe that's possible. I definitely believe that's possible. But yeah, Power getting good.
So we're going to tell them everything going down.
Yeah, and also, also Braden broke up with Riley about time.
I think she's gonna be around for a little minute though.
No, she's still gonna be around. No, she's still gonna be around for the story. And one important part, Tari found out about Riley that she's that Sax's niece.
Mm-hmm. Right in the
corner.
Yeah, but other than that, I think that's really it for this episode.
Yeah, man, it's getting deep, but we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah, too bad that this is the season finale. We ain't gonna do them power discussion until season 2, possibly.
By then, it might be wrapped up. We can have a recap over there.
Yeah, we could probably do a recap. We probably could do a recap on that. Season 2. Damn. But yeah, let's yo, I got a question actually, yo, what happened with the verses, son? Ain't we supposed to be Cole and Ashanti this week?
Apparently, the same thing that's happened with everything else. COVID happened. Sat our ass down for a minute,
Fact, yeah. So I'm pretty sure y'all know by now, the verses didn't happen because Ashanti caught COVID. A lot of people were saying that Ashanti was lying about it.
I think Ashanti chickened out because she don't know if she can match up with Keisha Cole.
I'm mad Roddy.
Or she wanted more time to prepare.
I'm mad Roddy saying this shit with a straight face right now. Like Keisha, she don't really got much of it. She got a catalog, but she don't got a catalog. Like, I really think about 5 songs I could sing the first verse to. Not chorus, but first verse.
I mean, I'm a dude.
The verse, forget it.
I mean, I'm a dude. I'm not gonna see no Ashanti verse. Like,
no, I'm talking about Keisha Cole. Like, people know some of Ashanti songs.
Like I said, just like Ashanti, I ain't seeing no verse. I ain't seeing no verse for no Keisha Cole. So I'm a dude.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, here's the thing. Like, even if you know a female, you know what I'm saying? Like, any of your relatives or whatever, ask them that shit. Because I don't see a song where she has like about a good 5-6 bangers, right? And the verses, I could probably give her like maybe an ace or 2,
We talking about Keisha? Who you talking about, Keisha?
For Keisha?
Yeah.
I mean, Keisha do got hits. I ain't gonna front. She do got hits. Like we mentioned last episode.
Keisha has songs all the way up to. Keisha's been relevant ever since up to like 2 years ago. She's been bringing out songs.
Yeah. She came out with a new song.
Checking for those songs that came out in 2018 though. Let's give it a buck.
I mean, of course not. But I mean, she gonna play. She probably gonna play those songs.
Like OT Jim got more play off her song than she did.
Yeah, that too.
But then Ashanti haven't had an album since a Christmas album. But she did have songs. She have songs. She did put out singles recently though.
And she had a better catalog. Her first run catalog is way better than Keisha Cole's.
No, I agree. I mean, yeah, I'm a last time I did say Keisha Cole, but only now my answer is they're more equally matched now. And on top of that, Ashanti wrote a lot of artist songs too.
I'm just saying, I don't see that as a tie though. I'm sorry.
I don't see her. I see Ashanti's running low running on E real fast though. That's what I think.
They both running on E real fast. That whole versus was gonna last like 15-20 minutes.
Yeah.
Not 15, 20
like real quick. It was gonna be like a 2-hour set. You know what I'm saying? Like a Jeezy or a Jeezy versus or anything like that. That shit would have lasted like 30 max. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest, Jeezy and it was only an hour. It was only the only reason it took so long because they both came out late. Really think about that. That version was only an hour, really. Remember, they both started at 9. Here's the thing, the Jeezy and the Jeezy and Gucci, they both started at 8. They then started at 9, and it ended at 10 on the dot. It was only an hour.
Like us.
Yeah. So. I mean, possibly. I mean, I think the Keisha Cole. I agree. There might be a short verses. I don't see long at all.
But that's the thing.
Just as long as the episode is assisted living. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't go that far. Maybe 2 episodes since 11. But yeah.
Nah, but what? Like honestly, when you break it down, to be honest, y'all, right?
Yeah.
Ashanti's first 3 albums had a good run, but then and then her features on Ja Rule and Murder Inc. stuff. But after that, that's it. She gonna run out of steam after that. What's she gonna do? Play some more features we probably don't hear of?
All right, but you can say the same thing with Keisha Cole shit too, though. She had like about.
Keisha Cole the same thing. Yeah, Keisha Cole the same thing.
You can say the same thing. Oh,
kind of the same thing. That's why I said it's kind of equally matched because they both. I don't got from one half go be Ashanti, depending on what you played, and one half go be Keisha Cole. That's pretty much it.
That shit might be the draw, honestly.
Yeah, that was saying. I think like my last episode, I said it's Keisha Cole off the bat. Now I'm saying it's equally matched. Now that I actually thought about it, look at both songs they had. We don't know what they're gonna play, so and I counted it as an equally matched.
Yeah,
you know,
that shit is good.
And for those songs,
my answer from before. That shit is crazy. I don't see that.
But
all of that, even though it could be close, I don't see it as a straight up draw, like a toss up.
Yeah. But you already know the new date for this versus now is January 9th, 2021. But Swizz Beatz and Timbaland, they had a backup plan. So this Saturday we got freaking Too Short versus E40.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of both. So, you know, it's for the Bay. I already know what this is.
Basically.
You know, shout out to our San Francisco listeners, you know what I'm saying? Oakland, you know, we out there as well, you know. But I don't know. I mean, okay. I think this one would be like for the culture more than anything, you know? I could see E40 winning this one though.
Yeah, I don't really care for both, but I agree. I think E40 will win this one as well. I agree with E40 winning. But I got a question. I got a question actually though. Too Short. He was in a group before he went solo, right? If I'm not mistaken, right? Or he was always solo. I don't remember.
I believe he was in the group before that, and then he was. It could be a bit.
Do you remember the group? Do you remember the group?
Not off top, no. I have to look it up.
Yeah, cause I know E40. I know not E40. I know Too Short was in the group. I just don't remember what group that was though.
E40 was in a group too, and I forgot that group name.
Oh, E40. I didn't know E40 was in the group.
But it was like, I think it was like on some collabo shit. It wasn't like on no actual.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. I got it.
You know,
I got it. But
damn, bro.
But you already know this Saturday, E40 versus Too Short versus. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But I know last episode we said something. We're gonna review something that was in Roddy's segment. I didn't like.
That KFC movie, boy.
The KFC.
Oh no,
the Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders, my love.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna fry. I watched it. You know, it was a 15 minute short movie, or whatever you want to call it, mini movie. I watch it, and you know, I believe that I probably wasted the 15 minutes. That was like the worst 15 minutes of my life. So.
I was looking for that movie. I thought it came on Sunday. It didn't come on Sunday. I believe it came on Saturday.
No, it came on Sunday. I thought it came on Saturday. I was looking for it in my guide. I couldn't find it, so I was like, "All right, whatever." Yeah, because
we'll just talk about it.
Cause I thought it was on Saturday. I checked on Saturday. It was a Christmas movie on Lifetime. They said the preview. Colonel Sanders. Recipe of Seduction. Sunday at 12. I was like, oh, it's on Sunday. Okay, so I watched it. It came on 12 o'clock on the dot. First 15 minutes. It was very short, very quick. No commercials. Of course, there's no commercials. It's 15 minutes.
15 minutes. What are you going to get? A 6-piece commercial? What are we doing?
Yeah, and yeah, it was
like trash, huh?
It was really trash. yeah. Kentucky Fried Trash. I mean, that's like
That shit's
Kentucky
crazy.
Fried Trash.
I love herbs and spices are trash. Now here's what I did. I did catch some of it on YouTube. I did see some of it on YouTube, and it's every bit of trash as we talking about. And then, here's my thing. Here's my thing.
I'm sorry, the look of it, I kind of knew.
Let me preface that by saying, right?
Oh, everybody! Long live the chief! Finally here. He finally
Right.
this is long live the chief. Finally the style time. Long live the chief! Finally here. He finally here. Long live the chief! Finally here.
Is he though?
Yeah, he's here. Long live the chief is here.
Oh, there you go. I just got the second screen.
Long live the chief! He finally here. He finally here.
Finally.
Long live the chief! Finally.
So we get back into this Kentucky Fried Chicken situation, right? You gotta understand something too. A lot of Lifetime movies are trash. Keep it a bucket.
I said that last episode. I said that last episode. Lifetime movies are trash. Hashtag Lifetime movies are trash.
You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. You're gonna get what you get.
Don't get them high expectations from Lifetime movies, y'all.
How does it? My thing it'll be this bad. Like it was bad. But I didn't think it'll be like that, bro. It was a Leah movie bad. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how crazy this shit was. I was like, all right, I can't be that bad.
But like I said last episode, I think that 15-minute trash was I think that was meant to be trash. I think it was just meant for entertainment for us to enjoy it, to laugh at it. I don't think it was meant to be good anyway. To be honest with you,
it was meant to.
I did that all for fun.
It was meant to sell a 6-piece, a biscuit, and some the seasoned fries they got now, which is kind of good.
Yeah.
My son Mario Lopez got a check though.
He sure enough did. He got a check from Lifetime and KFC for that shit.
And funny thing about it, right after that movie ended, they play a Christmas movie of Mario Lopez right after, son.
They gotta redeem it.
He went in.
Yeah, he was just. They made the point was to promote his Christmas movie. That was the whole point of it, basically.
I'm like, that's the biggest promotion I've ever been. This is crazy.
Roddy is really eating on the show right now. Roddy is on I don't care move right now. Like, geez, first last week Roddy left the show early. This week he eating on the show. Like, gee, Roddy.
Yo.
My bad. I ain't get to eat my dinner.
Mute yourself when you eating. Fans don't want to hear you chewing.
Fuck that! I'm about to run right quick.
Head of the table. Long live the chief is here, man. Bro, what's up, man?
Hold on.
You got to do this.
Oh, you got to do.
That wasn't as loud as I wanted it to be.
Shouldn't be that loud. Shit, you late.
That's when you're supposed to be the loudest. Like, sound like.
That's when you're supposed to sneak into class quietly and hope that nobody notice.
This is how I sneak into class.
Over range niggas born with the game, but long live the tree.
That's how I sneak in. You notice by now, TP don't sneak in.
Yeah, but next thing, we know. Word, bro, word. So last news we're gonna do is the segment we started last week. I don't like. Is anything that y'all got this week that y'all don't like?
I got one. The fact that this dude don't own a watch because he's like always fucking late, bro. That's what I don't like. Niggas be on time preparing. I was digging out of the snow today. You know, I was like, all right, I'm actually going to be home today. So maybe we could record at an earlier date, at an earlier time. And everybody was with it. So I'm like, I bet.
Whoa. Everybody was
in the link.
Everybody was with it. I didn't even respond to it until just now. I never know when y'all guys are going.
What about?
You never know. Listen.
Man is working. He working. That's why he working, helping people get life insurance. That's what he's doing, man. That's how you do. You can't blame him for that. But he should have replied earlier, though. He should have replied, though. And that's stuff that fans don't like. I got a little something. Nothing much. Last week was AEW. This week is females on social media who want attention. That's annoying. I don't like that. It's annoying. Like when females be like, I look for a nice guy out there, stuff like that. They thirsty for attention. Ladies, stop being thirsty for attention. Guy give you a compliment, they think they're thirsty for you. It's all just a compliment. Remind us, ladies, not everybody wants you. That I don't like.
It does sound.
Y'all got something?
I got a question on that.
Yeah.
All right, that could go for the same for ladies too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I said ladies. Yeah,
no, but I'm saying like we might pull up like on that same type of time too. We might not even realize the shit because here it is. We could sit there and think like, oh, some chick, they might want us or whatever because way we moving or whatever like that, or how we carry ourselves or whatever like that. And it ain't always the case.
That's
We don't really know it until, hella late in the game and shit. So we got to be aware of that shit too.
You're right. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that too. We be slipping sometimes. But I talk about ladies in general now. Like I seen a lot of that, especially during the pandemic. Like they're just feeding for attention heavy. It's annoying. I didn't have to address it.
Wait, who feeding for attention?
I talk about ladies in general. Ladies in general.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lot. I've seen a lot of it. I just thought I addressed it for that I don't like.
Women always feeding for attention. Every style of women imaginable. The modest women to the exhibitionists, the godly women to the more hedonistic ones, lesbian women, straight women, transsexual women. Fiend for attention. It's in their nature. They need attention. They need attention so much they'll pretend not to need attention in order to get attention.
Facts. That's true.
That's a whole fact.
That's right. That fact though, yo. Sexual awareness.
Like that. That's what it is. Like
that's true.
Be aware out here.
True. Like every female think like as a guy you a compliment, they want sex. That's not the case at all. Like
we just want to be friends.
That's a little hard. I've seen Twitter, so that's a hard one to kind of rectify.
So
you look. It'd be like, oh, you look nice. Oh, thank you. You look nice too. Next minute, dick's in your inbox. It's like there got to be more talking before a dick just goes in her inbox, my brother.
Because you know what it is? The art of talking to a female, that shit got lost with this new generation shit, though. And I don't want to sound like old ass Uncle Sands or whatever, but the art of like, not, I wouldn't say finessing, because in a sense that's kind of part of it too if you're on your pimp shit. The art of, the talk or the art of the conversation is lost. You know what I'm saying? Once you get you look nice, now you might be subject to a dick pic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah.
And it's kind of not.
I agree with you, and it's just because nobody got shit to say no more. Like, the funny thing is, I dare you to do this. Well, not you, Sands, because you're gonna get slapped in the back of your head if you try.
Probably.
But anybody without a wife, I dare you to really talk, like say some real shit to a woman. And then when she responds, I dare you to continue saying real shit to her I bet you she don't have no conversation for you back.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's
true.
usually the case. That's true. Definitely
See
true.
that because it gets like, you know, you try to rebut back and it gets tiring. So it's like, all right, whatever.
Right. Like they
Yeah.
don't, like they not gonna respond to shit either. So it's like, how the fuck do you date in the world the way it is? It's like before, right? Because you talk about the generations, and every generation has its problems. Let's talk about like an old generation problem. It used to be that whole courting thing where like the shorty has to play hard to get, even though she likes the shit out this guy, but she has to play hard to get, or he gonna think he is she gonna think he a hoe, or you know,
you had the first word right. It's okay,
right, and all of that cool stuff. And he will sit there and badger. Oh, I need you to be my lady. You should be my lady. Oh, you know, that old school sugar daddy like talk. Oh, I want you to be my lady. Does all this. And basically his whole game is just to wear her down.
Facts.
Not to try to get closer to her, not to try to make sure that there's a reason other than you like her for y'all to be together, but just to wear her down. Because you know, basically, once he smashes, it's one of two things gonna happen. Either he gonna have to marry her just because of how society was, or she gonna be a hoe anyway, so he can dip out on her.
That's true.
And it'll be all her fault, which is also terrible. But
as sad as that is, that's true, yo. As sad as that is, that is true. But yeah, that's what I don't like. Yo, Roddy or Malimal, anything that y'all don't like
that, yo.
So we can wrap this up for the main event topic.
All right,
I'm ready for the main event.
What don't I like this week? All right, this is what I don't like. Not good at disliking things. You know what I don't like? This is going to go back to male-female relationships, woman-man relationships. I hate the fact that women don't fucking listen, yet they want to be listened to. They don't listen. Like, you damn near have to go through an emotional breakdown, set a fire, and punch a hole in the whole wall, scream to the top of your lungs to get them to be like,
pushing air.
What's up with you? Even though you actually told normal voice a million zillion times. Women don't listen. They don't want to hear about you. They don't want to hear about your problems. You know who wants to hear about your problems if they're a woman? Probably a friend.
Or like your mom.
Not even your mom. Unless you got a great mom.
Just saying.
Damn, boy.
Nobody want to hear your problem. Everybody, it's like, you're a man. You're not supposed to have problems. Like, you're not, like, women just want to see what they can get out of you. Like, get you to do. Get you to give. You understand?
No, I mean, I can see that. I also get words where, you know, some people would say or retort to that where, oh, men don't listen too, which in some cases is a fact, but generally they'll say women will more likely say, oh, women don't listen, as like a general fact. You know what I'm saying? It's almost as clear as like how, and this might come off a little iffy on shit though. It's almost like saying, oh, Asians are good at math. You know what I'm saying? It's like right there, you know? Because I'm not saying like, oh, it's certain women don't listen, other people don't listen. It's been a general statement that has been the case, you know? And people could say men don't listen, which would be true in a case-by-case basis. But if you're talking about overall, women are more known not to listen than the opposite sex. I think that's statistical, I believe. I gotta find the stat.
No, that's the thing. I know there's a stat out there. But you know what proves this point beyond anything else? The existence of pimps. Because if you really listen to what that man said, he said a bunch of nothing, and you're gonna give him money.
And then you give him money.
Yeah,
you heard that part though.
Because you miss the core essence of the idea because you're so enamored with the shininess of this person, and you're dealing with. You know what? It's not even that. They're playing the game in their own world. So women have this thing where their perspective is their perspective on the world becomes their actuality. Right? Yeah. So I can see that I can knowingly affect your perception of the world and make myself king of your world just because I'm going to be more likely to listen to you and sell you back your own dream.
Roddy, what you think about it?
Wrap it up, Box.
I don't like segment, but I agree with you on everything you're saying, Mally.
I would say that because I've seen many cases where I would say something to some females and everything like that, and they'll be like, "Oh, well, I'm just going to do what I'm going to do anyway. Fuck out of here, Aaron." And when I hear that, I'm like, "All right, cool, whatever." You know, give it like about 6-7 months. 6-7 months go. You know, pass. Get a call, be like, "Oh, I can't believe you were right. Oh my god, Aaron, I can't believe
yeah."
Bro, I'm right now. I ain't got time to listen to this shit. Fuck out of here. Like, you should have heard me 6 months ago when I cared.
Don't wait till it's too late, y'all. And we're gonna end this right here, and we'll be right back for the main event topic.
Yes, check us out. It's the final main event topic of the season.
Facts. We'll be right back.
Main event.
Yes, we are back. And as y'all already know, this is the season 1 finale. About time, yo. Season 1 finale, y'all. Like, about time.
Yes, it's been a long journey. Before we started doing the Zooms, before we started doing the regular anchors, we was just us three. Alvin wasn't even here when we originally, started the Premier Boyz podcast, So there's a long lineage of shit that's been going on, you know what I'm saying? And we're just glad to make it to the season finale with you guys. That's all.
Facts. And yeah, it's been a long journey for season 1, and it's been a long 2020 as well. So for the second half, we're gonna talk about what happened in 2020, man.
So much is the name.
Yeah. So
I don't know if we want to start.
Anybody can start. Anybody can start, yo. 2020, man.
2020 was going to go a little bit left when we lost Kobe.
Yeah.
Agree. Yeah, that was actually the beginning. I agree. And I remember when that happened. I believe I was record. Yeah, we was recording for the Royal Rumble episode on my show. Right after we finished, then when I found out Kobe, actually right before we recorded, then I found out Kobe passed away. And you didn't believe me.
I ain't believe you. I thought it was a rumor.
Damn, no, that couldn't have happened around the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, it was no. I mean, weeks before the Rumble, because I recorded that episode like a week before. It was definitely a week before. I think it was January something. I just don't remember what day.
I know it was cold that day because I took the garbage out, and I was like, all right, I'm just going to do a little walk. And I didn't go for the walk that day, I usually do like a little walk to keep in shape or whatever. I didn't do a walk that day. I was like, nah, it's too cold, and I got to record with Ken or whatever, so we're going to go do that. And I just might chill, have some hot chocolate, right? And Ken tells me, oh, Kobe died. I'm like, bro, I don't believe you. That's a rumor. But you wild.
I thought it was a rumor at first too. But then I thought I heard hearing everybody that didn't know. I remember my sister told me, and you already know she's a big Kobe fan. We always joke with her about Kobe. And then when she told me that way I know it. That way I know it's real. I'm like, oh snap.
When I'm seeing it, and I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
Right, and I've seen it on multiple news outlets.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing it and thinking somebody's a jerk for saying that. And then you kept seeing it, and it got sadder and sadder the more news came out about it.
The more it came out, yeah. Because it wasn't only just Kobe, it was his daughter, and I think 7 other people. Yeah.
Helicopter accident. He went rough, but she actually didn't have as many injuries because he was protecting her, apparently.
Yeah.
Like, literally, the more news came out about it, the more heartbreaking it got.
Yeah, I agree.
It was a sad day, you know what I'm saying? Because you watching the shit, you growing up as a kid, you a basketball fan, you watching Kobe on like Friday nights and shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it hits different, you know what I'm saying? Because you watching, you know, you don't see him no more. You don't see him doing great shit because he was doing great shit at the time. And you don't be able to do great shit anymore. It's kind of fucked up.
It is. Yeah. Especially because he was going into like this next chapter of his life.
For real.
And he was just such a dope dude.
So
like, I feel like his spot on Earth. Like, I feel like he would have just made the world too good, just given time to focus on making the world better.
and you know, I always joke with my sisters, you know, saying, you know, we always joke like who the best basketball, like Kobe or Michael or Kobe or LeBron, and I was never a Kobe. I liked the Kobe. I wasn't a fan of the Lakers, but I can that hit me hard though. I was like, dang, it just was like. It was really sad, yo. Honestly, it made me really sad. Like for that when that happened, though, it was hard, you know. And he was doing amazing things. He was doing amazing things. I'm not going. He was doing amazing things. He won an Oscar. You know, he won an Oscar. You know,
big thing.
Big thing, yeah.
He was falling in love with new aspects of life. If you listen to any of his last interviews, like. Just falling in love with new aspects of your life, and that's amazing. Like, there's some people who can't even fall in love with their life right now. You know.
Oh, fact.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Kobe, bro. Sheesh.
Kobe, Gianna Bryan, and everybody else that passed away in the helicopter, man. But then, we noticed a trend happening. Each month, somebody would pass away. And I believe, if Kobe is all right. Kobe is all wrong. Didn't Pop Smoke pass away in February?
You are right.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, because I remember Pop Smoke passing away. Because 2 days before, I went to the day before, I went to the Tamron Hall show, and I was on TV and stuff like that. I was on my way to work watching it, and they mentioned Pop Smoke passed away. You know, and how y'all feel about that?
I know his family personally. Friend of the show, Hassani, that's his like direct cousin.
Oh, wow.
So he took it hard. His mama took it a little hard. Like, they took it rough because, you know, he was rap god to us, little cousin to them. So I know they took it rough.
Yeah, I know a couple of people myself who know him personally as well, and yeah,
God damn, it's tough, man. Every time I feel like this. It's crazy in a world full of like Tekashis and clout chasers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We rarely ever get like a few real people that's doing music out here who's really, you know, for his family and for the community and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you see that here.
Instructions in your Alexa app.
You see it here with Pop Smoke. So when you see this guy get tragically killed before he even got on, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was getting there. He wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a lot of the guys we see out here, he wasn't there. But he was getting there. You know, it was promise. You know, so to see life get extinguished like that when there was so much promise it's really trash. Like, you know, it was a trash thing, and it really we just took another loss. As New York rap took a loss that day. Honestly,
Yeah,
That's true.
Roddy.
But one thing came out of it. His music still lived on. 50 produced his next album, came out great. The Woo was
So
a great
basically,
song.
what came out of it, we got a better 50 Cent album.
Well,
Yeah, kind of true.
somewhat.
I mean,
50
we
Cent
needed a good
produced it.
album.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna front. I always thought that he was something. He could have been like a next 50.
Oh, undoubted. He
In a
was
certain sense.
moving that way already.
doing that.
Yeah, I think that was like the. I think that could have been the route. I think that could have been the route they were going with him before he passed. But
And he would have had a lot more longevity, like just per music wise, than 50 did.
yeah,
'Cause-
agreed.
Like 50 wrote all his hardest stuff way before he ever got on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's true.
And plus, he was young. That's the biggest thing. He could have did a lot. He could have been really big, yo. And
Time was taken from the boy.
But that's
over some, people, over his people,
and
Exactly.
that's I tell people, like, you gotta watch, your people, watch your circle, and see how they move with certain situations. Because a lot of times, all this shit going down, people going back and forth or whatever like that, it be going down like that because of the people that they're around. Sometimes people that's close to you, they don't take your success that very well,
True. That's true.
and they might want some of that for themselves. And the only way they can see that get from themselves is taking out you.
Yep. Definitely true.
Biggie said it the best. He said, "Yo, when I was on the block and I used to see the people roll up with they fancy cars and stuff, it'd be like, yo, fuck that nigga. I'll rob that nigga. I'll murder that nigga.
Mm.
But now that I'm on top, I know the same thing is coming out about me." So it's like, especially when you in that type of mafioso gangland type wave, it's like it's almost like it's like living by the sword and dying by it.
It's only a matter of how many times you can ride for it. Eventually, you gotta die for it. Especially if you're top. Yeah, I feel like it was out to shit like that. Like, the top is never the safest place. It's always the most vulnerable place because, you're at the top. You the man. We get it. How long can you maintain that with all of these eyes watching you? And out of all of those eyes, 75% of them are hungry as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And there's a way to catch you slipping.
It's hard. And you know what makes being on top hardest? It's because most people don't understand what it truly means to get on top, right? So most people don't understand the level of sacrifice. A lot of people think they want to be on top. They don't understand what you have to give up. Like, this kid is a 19-year-old kid, who comes from decent family, went into some gang stuff, right? Still a 19-year-old kid. Do you know the type of stuff you got to give up to make it at the level of superstardom he did?
Yeah.
Right? Everybody want to chill, drink, party, smoke. He has to not do that. He has to write. He has to focus on his flow. He has to spend money on marketing. He has to think about all these things and ways to get on. That's all he's thinking about. That's what put him in the position he was getting to. Right?
Yeah.
But here's the flip side about that type of thing. People don't see that. They only see when you're on top. So when they see you come out of nowhere and be on top, they don't see all them sleepless nights you stayed up writing verses. They don't see all the YouTube comments telling you trash and all this blah blah blah. They only see your song hot. So they see that and they get jealous as hell.
Yeah.
And the only way to get to your spot is to take you out of your spot. But they don't realize that even if they take you out, they can't get to your spot because they're not going to do the work that you did. So
There's so much more. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much more. It's kind of like what one of my favorite. Now I don't mean to get into this shit right now, but it's kind of like one of my favorite wrestlers right now. You know what I'm saying? Roman Reigns said the shit best. Like, I could give you this title, right? But can you even control what happens after that? You can't. You don't even know what to do with it. If I gave it to you, you could be hot, yeah, but you got to take on the responsibilities that go on to being hot. And I'm telling this to like the hanger-ons and shit. You go kill the top hot nigga, you feel me? How y'all gonna be hot? That nigga was putting y'all on. You know what I'm saying?
You're not doing the work to be hot like him.
Y'all wouldn't even dream to see on your own. You know what I'm saying? On fruition. You feel me? So you gonna nigga dome off. You take this nigga dome off. All right, bomb.
Right.
What are you gonna do after that? Besides go to the cops and confess. And because you feel bad. And that you know now that you can't be the guy that you thought you would be.
Look at them. What have they done after that? Nothing. Now there's a separate side group making raps about just disrespecting Pop Smoke's whole death. The Chose or some crap like that.
That's crazy.
Like they making all beef records against the Wu, and every record I heard, like they had to disrespectfully mention Pop Smoke, and it's like, what are the people who was around Pop Smoke doing about this? Nothing.
It's the same people that said, "Oh, we going when Tekashi get out, we gonna come clap that nigga." Although they don't clap that nigga. It was the same people. Also, the same people that said, "Oh, we gonna get George Zimmerman if he beat that case." About 7-8 years later, he's out here selling the gun that killed the kid.
Exactly.
He out here signing packs of Skittles.
Word.
Zimmerman is signing packs of Skittles, and I'm pretty sure that's a 2020 thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, come on, and the hood ain't doing shit. So that's why
I ain't doing a damn thing. I would go to jail behind that. But he lives in Florida.
Exactly.
Ain't Florida the place with the choppers? Whoa, hustle hard, all that stuff. Don't y'all got the bigger guns than us?
Exactly, right?
Why can he still breathe being that disrespectful?
Yeah, that's crazy, yo.
Because that hood shit is a facade shit that white kids in Idaho buy, bro. Really what it is.
Fact.
White kids in Idaho love that shit. They eat it up. I'll go to Atlantic City right now, pre-quarantine, and have 50 Cent pull up in at Harris Pool. You know, I'm telling you right now, these little Harrisburg, Allentown kids that go out to AC for the weekend, they'll eat that shit the full fuck up because that's right. Yeah, you feel me? That's their thing. So that hood shit, like, oh, people gonna talk about they got the biggest shoppers or whatever. That shit only talk because, you know, that shit profitable. Shit popular. Popular music. They don't want to be called pop stars, but it's popular music. All right.
Fact.
That's literally all it is, just popular music.
Facts, yeah. You already know, man. Rest in pop moves, man. Yeah. But then we're to March.
Uh-oh.
COVID happened.
It passed away in March. Other than, you know, everybody from COVID.
I ain't gonna hold. I was on a flight. I was in Jamaica, right? When the shit hit the city. And I was hoping when I got back, it wouldn't hit the city when I get back. And sure, as soon as I take down, oh, COVID in New York. I was like, oh, fuck me. I came at the wrong time. I should have stayed in Jamaica.
I don't know why you expected that, though, bro. Because, like, if COVID was going to be anywhere, it definitely was going to be in New York.
Yeah.
New York and LA, period. And I knew it. I was like, oh. Soon as I seen the type of thing it was, I was like, oh, it's going to come here.
Yeah. I was really hoping it wasn't, yo. I really hoping it wasn't. You know,
we got too many tourists. And tourists are stupid. They like, I've seen them be in the stores. They'll walk up to you this close, just be all up on you for no reason. None. Fuck up off me.
6 feet, bro. That's it. 6 feet. Like, I know back in the days, like
6 feet even without Corona.
Facts.
No, I get that, but I'm talking about even like right now in this climate, right? Like, you know, first of all, my personal space was 3. You feel me? You get 3 feet in front of me and start yelling and all that and doing all this or whatever. I'm assuming you want to fight. You know,
facts.
That's where my mind goes. I'm like, okay, he must want to fight. He must want problems. And I happen to be a former, you know, after school teacher. I just happen to have a bag of problems. You know what I'm saying?
You stupid.
So it is great. But now with this COVID shit, man, like even right now, it's like I bet at this point you already know what this bitch is capable of. This fat Rona bitch is capable of. You feel me? It's either you care or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And if you care, you protect yourself, you protect others. Like I keep telling people in the quarantine series, put on a fucking mask and watch your goddamn hands. Yeah. You know? That's it.
Yeah.
What we gotta do.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but Rona stopped everything, bro.
Everything. Shoot, a lot of business shut down. A lot of CEO left their businesses. With a whole lot of them. It was just crazy.
People left New York for good. Well, more people left New York for good.
A lot of people left New York.
A lot of people left New York and took COVID with them to whatever fucking suburb they went to down south.
Basically.
That's why Atlanta, Florida, Texas started blowing up wild crazy after we stopped blowing up.
Yeah, and
facts, yeah, seen that.
And sadly, a lot of people lost their life, and
so far the number is about 300,000.
Yeah, 300,000 now. Yeah.
And even on top of that, right now, like at least twice a week, there's like just as much deaths as it was in 9/11. So think about having a 9/11 twice a week. You get a 9/11 twice a week. And nobody cares because they care about their money first before lives.
There was a mass shopping of toilet paper and paper towels at one point. They just cleaned out the whole store. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, because
so nobody knew, right?
Yeah, nobody knew this. I
want y'all to think about this.
Yeah.
America learns that there's a huge health crisis. First thing they get is toilet paper.
That didn't make no sense.
And they never came back for vitamins, medicine, stuff like that. I'm like, nigga, did they say there was a diarrhea epidemic? Like, no, right? I had to go research myself.
I never understood that.
To see,
I never get that either.
I mean, like, I know you gotta wipe your ass. Definitely, I agree. But I figured we'd run out of vitamins before we ran out of toilet paper.
Or orange juice, Robitussin.
All of that shit was in full stock.
Please.
Toilet paper was the thing that ran out of stock. Toilet freaking paper.
And napkins.
This is the American people.
Fucking napkins.
Our president gonna get up there and say,
y'all
this is the Chinese virus.
Who said
y'all president? Y'all president. He's my president.
Our ex-president.
Well, he would never be president. 4 years, I ain't never call that man my president, man.
This is the Chinese virus.
It came from China.
He came from China.
That's when he became my favorite nigga on earth for like a day. I see that. I cried. It came from China.
And then you got the Cardi B coronavirus.
Look, no. They asked him, yo, why do you keep saying that it's a Chinese virus? Don't you think it's a little racist? He said, it came from China.
That's y'all problem, bro.
And the funny thing is, he's not wrong.
Virus.
He's not wrong, but at the same time,
the shit look crazy, and it's like he swear like it wasn't a big deal. Like, oh, coronavirus ain't a big deal. Just don't let it beat you. Just take some NyQuil and you be alright. You feel me?
No, but then he say also about the bleach.
They wasn't even. Oh yeah.
You gotta drink bleach to put
bleach. Remember that? Everybody was memeing that shit for like a week.
He really almost like the CDC had that post on everything. Do not drink your fucking household detergent.
Nah, for real. You really had people in their hamper, right? In the laundromat looking at their bottle of bleach like, yo, wait a minute. Maybe.
They're like,
maybe we can beat this. Like,
yo, I'm not even worried. I just hit Target.
I got
a jumbo bottle of Tide. If it happens, first thing.
Putting that shit right here in the veins, bro. Right here. right in the veins, real quick.
That nigga probably upped the hospital fucking numbers up real high that whole month.
And
some people was actually doing it.
I'm pretty sure like 10 people, like in the country, at least 10 people had to be like, yo, you know what?
You said 10?
10 people had to do it. They had to be like, yo.
I would say more than that, but hey.
I'm saying at least.
I would too, because them Trump people are stupid, boy.
There's a lot of Trump supporters out there.
They're gonna be like, yo,
like the hardcore Trump supporters, not just them. I'm gonna try to support this Republican nation no matter what people, but I'm talking about them hardcore Trump supporters. Yo, you know I don't like calling people stupid en masse, but I've never seen a group of people so that don't make no sense.
Bro, they said they were willing to stick a fluorescent light up their ass so they could like get rid of the virus and shit because their man told them to.
Yo, they just
then we had the shutdown.
Just never had no type of science class nowhere in the Bible Belt.
Bro, those ones that didn't show up, bro. That was it. They just didn't show up.
Just like they make it.
But and the thing is, so with this coronavirus and everything, once that shit hit, everything shut the fuck down. Sport,
everything had to be. Everything was Zoom, bro.
Like we doing right.
Meet people.
We used to. Here's a fun fact about this podcast. Not a lot of people know. Go and break the fourth wall with this one. But we used to meet up to do this podcast.
True.
Middle of Bryant Park. Bust out an episode real quick. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll just shoot the podcast and put it up. You know what I'm saying? Now with the whole Rona stuff going on and everything like that, we've been doing Zoom, man. Zoom and Anchor. That's been
Anchor.
It. But in a lot of people's cases where, you know, during that time, nobody was really trusting much of anything and everything was shut down. You know, you really can't. Nobody was really trusting riding around in transport, in public transportation, because you might get run on a train. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. You know, you couldn't go to. I was out of work.
Bro, I remember. I never seen Times Square so empty. Shit was looking like I Am Legend.
It was a fact, you know.
And then you go out there and everything closed.
And here's the thing: like a lot of the things we used to do, we couldn't do. We couldn't hit the club no more. We couldn't turn up no more. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot. And it got to the point where a lot more people were dying, like, than what we've been seeing, especially in the city. So it was real rough, you know. But in the summer, things got a little bit better though.
I mean, like, in my book, I just feel like people started moving like coronavirus was no longer a thing, which was not, you know, how you were supposed to move anymore. Like, you don't want to move like coronavirus and it's not a thing anymore, because it's definitely still a thing. Honestly, it's not even like worse or better than it was.
People don't care though.
It's a thing at the same level of thing that it was at. People don't care because they got tired. You know, it was cool when you could take a couple days off work, and then when the paycheck stopped really coming, it was like, oh, this ain't cool no more.
But you know what it was? Not to cut you, but
and then, you know, they did the unemployment jump off for a little while, and that was cool.
Oh yeah.
But then when that ran dry, that was like, yo, we got to go back to work. It's like, yo,
some people made more in unemployment than they've seen at their regular job a week.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Some people was boiling out here.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was wilding out here. I was ordering, like, granted, I was saving money and everything like that, right? But at the same time, like, I was wilding out here though, buying all types of kicks, all types of outfits. I wasn't going nowhere. Houston was shut down. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I was like, like, just for the day, time to come back and get fresh on dudes. I would have like about 12 outfits just to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to see where it was at. So it was crazy. But when the summer came and everything, you know, you started to see like the indoor, like, people were starting to go out more. People were trying to do outdoor dining and everything like that, you know. And now you got all these people who's newly, you know, all these new thousandaires wanting to turn up at brunch.
Mm-hmm. They have to find a way to spend all that money. But the thing is, that was the purpose of the money. They knew if they gave a bunch of people a bunch of money, they was gonna go spend it. That wasn't a surprise to anybody.
Yeah, that's
the whole. That's literally the whole point, to keep a few people business and going, because that's just how people move. People don't have. I'm not gonna box people, but a lot of people don't have like foresight with this type of thing. It's like, yo, save your fucking money. This won't be the
work
last
from
shit
home
that
became a norm.
Yeah.
People not even going into the offices no more, even up to now.
It's crazy because even to this day, like I was at work yesterday, and I got an email and they were talking about like, when can we get this project done? We're trying to finish it up by the time we come back in mid-summer of next year. So I'm like, holy shit, bro. These are one of like
when? You said midsummer of next year?
Yeah, like midsummer 21.
It's trying to basically we don't never want this back.
Yeah, because here's the thing right now, like for me where I'm at right now, right? My company, they're good at, working at home, because the way the shit is built, you know what I'm saying? So you have a few people like myself who's a skeleton crew who runs the office during a time where, people are out trying to work from home and, make a living or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down, people are way, way more comfortable working from home than coming out here to the city and doing stuff,
That's true. That's true.
So
we basically had to operate on this new normal and adjust to it. Some people still had to go back to work, but majority of people are still work from home.
Yeah, you ain't know, since y'all on the topic of work, this year I was furloughed from my job until August, and they completely went out of business. But as for me, I learned to go the entrepreneur route, doing things for stuff like that, and the podcast thing, more full time for now. So that's where I'm at. I mean, yeah, I'm doing things more at home. It's been a lot more better. I got a lot more things to do and things that need to get done. Also signed up for from life insurance. Yo, shout out to Malimal.
I will say this though, that I don't want this to sound like a quick, infomercial or whatever, but you being in, this climate where, you have 300,000 people dying from a pandemic, you got a lot of you're losing family, right, and everything like that. You're doing yourself a service if you're insurance, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a stone cold fact. We don't know when our time is up, but wouldn't you want to be prepared for when your number is called? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what you gotta look into. If you want to know any more information about getting life insurance or helping your finances get right, by the time you gotta get up out of here, hit the man to the left, or in this case, left. It was lower.
He next to me. He next to me
on my screen. He's on the right of me. So
on my screen for you, he on top of you on my screen. But yeah, hit up
Hit me up. Look,
here you go.
But
right here.
But I got something to say though. Also during the pandemic, I was going through a lot of personal stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm probably y'all heard Mr. Jim like the podcast. Y'all probably heard the stories about me, dealing with anxiety. I thought I'm developing anxiety disorder and acid reflux and stuff like that. And it's been a really long journey. Good thing that I'm a lot more better than I was back then. But yeah, it been this year has been really crazy year. Not only just for me for but it's been a terrible year. But one thing I do want to say though, shout out to all the entrepreneurs. Cause a lot of entrepreneurs was born this year.
Oh yeah.
It came out of necessity.
People was hustle.
Mm-hmm. It came out of necessity. Either you gonna work or you're gonna be hungry. And honestly, that's what it is. That's what it was before quarantine. But now with quarantine knocking out a lot of the regular jobs that people were doing to work, now you're like, all right, bet I gotta think on my toes real quick, or you're not gonna be able to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Pay stuff.
So
honestly, like before COVID-19 hit, anybody who was in the know kind of already knew that if you wanted to eat at a high level, you got to do something that's not a 9 to 5.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
yeah.
you know that inherently, but it's easy to kind of be, well, a 9 to 5 gives me some stable income, so it's easy to just kind of get stuck there.
Yeah.
Right. This COVID thing, just if it didn't directly take away that source of income for you, it automatically showed you that, ain't nothing promised that you don't promise for yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So, like, honestly, like, the COVID thing was a real boon to my business in many ways. Like, got a lot more people like really thinking about things in a bigger perspective, and that's just what my business gets people to do for themselves financially. And I'm seeing a lot more people around my age and around my color thinking that same way. So it's a real good thing. Piggyback on what you were talking about, Ken, like this thing just having to be in the house, having to sit down for a few months. Like it's really showing some people where they are mentally. I know it's been showing me, right? It's like, so like, whereas like you can just go out all the time and ignore your problems, having to stay in the house. It's like, no, you gotta sit here and you gotta face this. You gotta look in the mirror.
Exactly.
Facts.
And I'm not gonna lie, it's that happened for me because y'all know, being a promoter, I always on the go, always active. But when I had no choice to be in the house, a lot of things that I kind of was not fully dealing with kind of came reality during that time, and it's just been crazy. But this year, it's been crazy for all of us, man.
The whole fact of being able to sit down and look at yourself and stuff, that really does hold true. Also holds true in relationships too. You also seen during this quarantine period and this whole COVID shit, even right now, like you see a lot of people either in relationships that wasn't in relationships before COVID.
Yeah.
Was in relationships before COVID, was in budding relationships before COVID, and their shit died because of COVID. You know what I'm saying? A lot comes down to you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're dealing with
how strong it is.
Exactly. Yeah. Like you got to be able to sit there and look at that person in the eye now. Before COVID, you'd be like, all right, I'm just gonna go to the bar, I'm gonna go to this spot quick and chill and unwind and get my shit off. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now at this space, you can't necessarily do that. You got to look at your person eye to eye and be like, either we gonna work this out or we not. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And then in some cases it works out. You build more, because you don't have no choice. You staring right at that person, and in other cases you don't build more, and then you're like, I bet, it's COVID. It's a perfect me to be up out of here. Like, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, yeah.
It depends on what your, it really, COVID, like quarantine did test, what your metal was about. You know what I'm saying? Like it really did test who you were as a person. I hope people came for it.
Shoot. Like,
yeah, man.
My thing is, like, a lot of people say this was a bad year and, like, having to be inside and being worried about a disease for most of it, that does kind of suck. But on the real, I want everybody to think about this. Other than that, how much different was this from an average year?
It was real different. It was a lot of things that's restricted that you couldn't do. We had to live.
Other than that, like, what was restricted, like, so much that you needed to do all the time? If you don't go out and party a lot, nothing really changed for you.
I feel like people made less. If the shit went normal like any other years, people would have made less money. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're talking about like COVID, right, you also got to take it hand in hand. The fact that people did get more money from the government this year than any other year before, and that was strictly
terrible because they gave us nothing compared to like what less developed countries were giving their people.
Oh yeah.
Canada got those type of payments every other week. You know what I'm saying?
They got more. They got $2,000. What was it? If it wasn't a month, it was every other week. Yeah.
Yeah,
To
they
keep
got like,
their stuff going so that people wouldn't just. Honestly, though, think about being homeless in Canada. That's a humanitarian crisis.
yeah. People really take that serious. Being homeless out here is par for the course.
Shit,
Especially,
I mean, it's bad out here in Canada. If you ain't got a house, you're gonna die. It's cold, bro.
it was a fact. Yo, but still though, just cause, like, and it's crazy. If you don't get a house, if you're homeless in Canada and you ain't get a house and you're cold right now in the middle of the winter, you should free reign to say fuck Canada. You know what I'm saying? If you out
only those people.
Okay.
No.
Damn it.
okay, that's
Really,
different.
bro.
Okay, that's different, son. That's different.
Give me a step further. If you out here, you homeless, right? And you see these people out here living in these big houses, keeping warm, dancing. Come to America, you know what I'm saying?
You stupid.
Oh my god.
I knew where he was going when he said dancing.
Really?
Dancing.
Yeah, out here.
We gotta talk about next topic, y'all.
Warm in their house dancing badly. Come to America, yo. Stop playing.
I'm done.
Well, there's be a lot of
Tired of your prime minister all in your videos.
We ain't got no prime minister out here.
Retro, say something. Retro, go ahead, son.
Yeah, I said this year we noticed that being black in America was also a problem. No, we had a
We
lot
didn't
of.
notice that this year.
I mean,
It was more in the spotlight. This year.
even more.
No,
Even
it
more. I mean, I get what Retro trying to say. I get what he's trying to say.
Let me talk. Let me
Let him talk. I get me saying. Let him talk.
Black Lives Matter was such a more of a big deal this year than everything, and there was more protests, more everything. You know, we had so many more violence, and it was more spotlight. So it also brought change and also brought action. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, when George Floyd, yeah, that's true. The Roddy's right. He talk about it got more like people like. I guess people had enough. People had enough more than
Who got involved? And I can say that was different because, like I said before, you know, people were getting killed last year, the year before that, the year before that, the year before that, and the year before that. But with this year in particular, and I honestly, I would kind of chalk it up to people being in the house for too long. You know, because people was in the house like 3 or 4 months before that.
Yeah.
So I feel like with that type of energy you got going on, with this shit going on too, it's like, yo, what the fuck? Niggas is fed. You know what I'm saying? And I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, stop me. But it could be that. You know, I can't pinpoint an exact reason why this situation wasn't enough, but Tamir Rice wasn't.
Exactly.
No, y'all are all off bounds here.
Why?
Because the same things happened. People protested for Tamir. People protested. Remember Mike Brown, Freddie Gray the next year. The protests are still going on for Sandra Bland at some level, even though she never got like the level of protest I think she deserved. Like Black Lives Matter was taking over Dallas and other types of cities throughout every tragedy or mishappening. No, fucking tragedy that happened. You know, before that, Philando Castile had one that tore down Minnesota. Before George Floyd's tore down Minnesota again. That's all par for the course. Maybe what happened is right. There's not as much clubs or other distractions, so there might be more people out there. But all that's par for the course, and this is honestly the time when we really didn't need to be doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
Guess who has the highest COVID rates? Poor black people. You know, the type of people we're out there marching. Well, they're out there marching. I'm not marching. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm not marching. Because it don't make no sense. We always do that.
Yeah, it's crazy because the protests were on my block. They protest on my block, yeah.
But I feel like
what are they protesting on your block?
No, I guess when it's around the time George Floyd happened.
No, I get it, but I'm saying, what are they protesting on your block? Your block has black people on it who are not cops, who have not shot people. What is the point of protesting on your block other than wasting energy?
I don't. I
they
mean,
protested around my way too.
I would say they're walking through my block. I
feel like the need to do that is to get people involved, because there are a lot of people that you have people that's involved as active, right? But then you got a lot of people, especially, don't really give a fuck about that. They're just worrying about getting money and wearing Jordans. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
And you think walking, stomping down their block is going to make them want to be more involved?
I'm not saying walking down the block it will make them want to be more involved. I would say it will raise a sense of not only urgency, but also involvement. If they're getting involved and they see people out there getting involved, they probably get the bright idea of like, how can I get involved in what they're doing?
All that's going to attract is bandwagoners, people who jump on the bandwagon when it's hot. And we've seen this. We got the evidence to prove this, right? Freddie Gray, everybody's like, yeah, Black Lives Matter. Mike Brown, yeah, nah, you can't do this. Hands up, we in the street, they shooting. As soon as it died down a little bit, stopped getting a little media coverage, people stopped.
Yeah, that's true.
But this year was like non-stop.
But I get what Malimal was saying though. We don't see much of it right now. That's true.
Well, not at the moment, but
like, and I think that happens a lot because we'll be on the shit, right? We'll be on something, right? And I can say we're all victims of this. We'll get on some shit because it's popping right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
Unfortunately, the case is made that, our shit, like the Black Lives Matter situation, was something, even though it is a real situation, and people are really standing up and fighting for us. This was something that was popping right now. Yep. Now, granted, and this is the answer I'm still looking for. The question. The answer to the question I'm still looking for is that, what made this one different?
Yeah.
I'm sure not a lot. I'm sure people being in the house might not be the best answer. And I'm like, all right, cool. But what is? What was the reason this time that that even more companies and stuff going on is jumping on this? Was it because of the fact that they raided the Walmart? And companies, all that, and they were
the Walmart thing, right?
Yes, that's why everybody putting Black Lives Matter in their window, because they don't want to get their window smashed.
They don't want to lose, so they probably push it out there like that. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people might have seen this as a money grab, like the Lifetime movie.
Yes,
they did.
But a lot of good came because of Black Lives Matter movement. There was But it was OD when they painted Black Lives Matter in front of the White House.
Yo,
you was explaining what good came of Black Lives Matter.
Oh, hold on. That they put black TV shows on Netflix. They started to portray like a whole bunch of black people in positions. Like they just started to put more black people involved more now than ever.
Roddy, did you just say a benefit of Black Lives Matter was Moesha being on Netflix?
Hey,
that's because
I love those shows, bro.
We all do
for those shows.
No, we all do. Yeah, check out episode 1 of the Old School Show on MrGentleman the podcast now.
It's like this, right? I send you to the store, Roddy, right, to give me some Louisiana crunch cake, right? Mm-hmm. You come back and you tell me, oh, they don't have Louisiana crunch cake, but here's some chocolate donuts.
Yo, by the way, I had that. I got that in my house right now. By the way, actually, too.
Oh, man. Word.
Yeah, I do.
But no, like we didn't ask for that. That's nice, but we didn't ask for it.
Here's the thing, that was a detriment to the Black Lives Matter movement, because you know what made it seem so much more popping is just the lack of entertainment. The saying goes, if you take away the entertainment from the people, the revolution will start. I didn't say that right, but I know you know that. I know you know the phraseology. So there's a lot less things going on, so the revolution was started. and then you put Moesha on TV, that becomes the headline.
And everybody went this way.
Exactly. You notice them crowds dissipated?
Because
there's a lot of stores boarding up around the election. They were ready for a big protest and everything. Nothing happened.
Because there's Parkers.
Mm-hmm. They hit black people with a triumvirate of TV, and that was enough. Like, we couldn't have already Googled these shows anyway. Like, the box sets haven't been out for 15 years.
Nobody didn't want to cop DVDs, but we were running to Netflix to watch One-on-One.
Right.
Hours of TV that you will not get.
That wasn't even like a top tier show. Like,
thank you.
Wow.
It was like, I watched it, but it wasn't like S tier level of black TV.
You don't rush home at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central to be like, oh, I want to watch One-on-One. Let's see what doing. What?
Right. I think Girlfriends was the bigger deal.
Oh, let's get dinner ready before Half and Half comes on. Said no one ever.
Right. And this is not knocking the show. I liked Half and Half.
Homeboys from Outer Space, bro.
It definitely wasn't.
People don't even remember that show, Homeboys from Outer Space, man.
Yeah, right. Most of the people who are really making moves right now, they were like 6 when that show was on air.
Facts. That's true.
A whole fuck about that show.
But SmackDown, though, I'll say that.
But they knew how to calm black people down, just entertain them again. Turn on their little Netflix, let them have their little thing.
I was surprised Netflix wasn't on sale at this time.
Yeah, I was like
heavily surprised that they didn't like chop down the prices so people could sign up and then stay home, do what they've been doing for 3 months and stay home and be silent.
But you know,
that was dumb on Netflix part.
Yo, but good thing. Yeah, but good thing I mentioned Netflix and stuff. Streaming became a big thing this year due to movie theaters being closed. You know, due to movie theaters being closed, streaming service went up.
I wanna make an amendment to a point that I made in an earlier episode this season. Actually, I said something about movie theaters being on life support, right?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
And I put it, my mind was like, yo, put a pin in that real quick. You're going to retouch that again before the season's over, hopefully. I'm glad I did it on the finale because I can officially say right now, it's an Aaron approved statement. Movie theaters are dead, man.
I agree. Yeah. I agree.
We got a movie coming out in movie.
Regals is closed. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I agree with you. I agree.
It's about to be finished.
Yeah, because
they're still fighting from underneath.
Yeah, because you think about it, they got Wonder Woman coming in movies and HBO Max on Christmas Day next week. And
they're doing all HBO Max picked up the contract for Warner Bros.
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat that's gonna be on HBO Max.
Yeah,
New Justice League gonna be on HBO Max.
You know, a lot of movies, a lot of stuff, yo. Wait. Say again. You said Spider-Man?
What?
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. Did the last thing you said?
Oh, about the thing that I mentioned, how the Spider-Man 3 might be on Disney Plus.
Yes. I got excited because the news for that movie though, man, it's crazy. But they didn't have the point though. It doesn't be looking.
I'm pretty sure by this time next year, Spider-Man 3 is going to be on Disney Plus.
Yeah, but
it is because Marvel Disney they put it
out there before they put it in the movies. Trust and believe.
Yeah, and they're right now, so Disney Plus has a lot of stuff coming out. A lot of shows are dropping already. A lot of Marvel shows, a lot of movies are already planning and dropping. More likely for they already got the whole Phase 5 planned out already for Marvel and for
at Regal. Oh wait,
yeah.
This conversation is 100% a visual 100% a visual representation of what happened to black people fighting for Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Niggas brought up Netflix.
Hey.
Off to the races.
That's it.
At this point, they want you to have all the streaming services. That's it.
Yep. And
They just selling it. Like you get all these streaming services, and now you wound up paying for cable. Dummy.
sad.
You might as well just pay for cable because you pay for Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max,
Amazon,
CBS, Amazon.
Disney
You add
Plus.
that up, it sounds like a cable installment.
That true. And sadly, I do
Cable Wi-Fi.
that.
And you got to pay for Wi-Fi. Or you ain't
And you
on
still got to deal with the cable company one way or another anyway.
Exactly. They ain't your ass one way or another. You might as well just get the cable shit and run with it from there because for what? Like, here's my thing. I made a thing to myself. I was like, I'm only going to pay for no more than 3 streaming services. No more than that. Netflix is one, right?
What?
I'm on Sling, but that might change. And I got room for one more. It might be Peacock when The Office comes over to come off Netflix at the end of the year. So that'll be my 3rd. I'm done. That's it. That's 3. You know? That's all I'm doing. I ain't doing no more.
Yeah, I mean, I got
Personally trying to lower the amount of time I have to watch TV.
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
still got Hulu.
I mean, hey, there's a lot of free streaming apps too, Aaron. You got the Pluto and you got the.
Oh no, I like Pluto. Pluto's my shit. I watch anime.
You got Tubi and whatnot.
With Tubi's another one. Stuff like that.
I like my anime on Pluto though. I didn't realize they had a decent collection. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the fact that they had that was, pretty dope to me.
Yeah. And and one business got big during this pandemic. Amazon got heavy big.
Oh
during the
yeah.
pandemic.
Amazon was already big.
I mean bigger. I meant bigger.
They just capitalized on who they were.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. They think for better wording. Yeah, that what I meant.
Jeff Bezos got to be that dude, right? That how can I put it? He's probably the only dude I know that could face $1 billion divorce, right? And still make enough money to cancel that, to even that shit out.
No, he canceled it and came up since. He had to give away half his fortune and made it back and then some.
Yeah,
basically.
That was only like a year and change ago.
For real, that man now is pretty much a trillionaire now. Either probably by now or
relax.
Probably become basically.
He a trillionaire. He could literally buy this whole country.
Fact, he's up there. Oh, I'm gonna say he's up there. He's up there now. He's up there. He's like,
he got like
he got
like 50 to 100 B's on his name.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is still crazy. It's like
he up there.
That's money that you could end world hunger if you wanted to.
Facts. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You could end world hunger.
End world hunger if you wanted to.
Not world hunger, but U.S. hunger. You could
once again, no. Because here's the thing, like you got to think about that stuff at a more. You got to think about that stuff in a way that makes more sense, right? Yeah. In order to end world hunger, in order to end hunger anywhere, people have to not be hungry, right? Why are people hungry is the question, right? So most people's idea is like, oh, this person made, and I see this, and I saw this on Twitter, and this shit pissed me off, right?
Good old Twitter, man.
What's his name? They were talking about taxing rich people 60%, and Twitter was like, get them, tax them 60%. And I'm like, that is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. And they're like, yeah, what he need with $1 billion? Oh my God, he could give away $9 billion and still have $1 billion. I'm like, nigga, you could also give away $90 and still have $10. Right? I want everybody to think about it, because if it was them, here's the two things. Either they wouldn't want to give their money directly to the government. Nobody wants to do that. That's stupid. Right? Not just in that portion. That's what this whole country was founded on. But just think about this. Taxation at 60% is fucking usury. Just because the person is rich doesn't mean that the government automatically deserves to be able to take 60% of their money. Now, think about this on the other hand, though.
Dude, that shit was. Why is it different for us than it is for them? So the rich get it passed and not get their shit paid, but we gotta.
Whoa.
Come on, don't
Nobody's getting a pass.
Finale.
You need to. Nobody's getting a pass, but you don't even do 60% taxes.
I don't
You
do
do 35%. I don't know.
If you're doing 60 out of 100 billion, then you still got 40 billion. You know what I'm
It
saying?
doesn't matter. I earned my 40 billion.
The fuck? Okay, that's a you problem. All right, the country gotta still get taken care of.
The country will be taken care of. There's 350 million motherfuckers in this place. I want you to think about this. My business pays taxes. I pay taxes personally, and I employ. Hold on. And I employ people in order for them to have something to pay taxes against. Because most of these lazy motherfuckers ain't gonna make a business.
Which is true, but most businesses,
without me,
if done correctly, they don't pay taxes, bro.
That's not true.
Taxes.
That's gas.
The
Businesses pay taxes.
They didn't pay
taxes off the ass. Businesses not only do businesses pay taxes, right? But they put in place that a bunch of people who work for them, sometimes this is in the teens of thousands of people, sometimes it's in the hundreds of thousands of people, they allow them to pay taxes as well.
All right.
Like, I'm all for making sure that if you have money, you pay your taxes. I'm down for that. I am not down for setting the precedent for this freaking freaked up country to start taxing people 60%. Because if they're going to do that to the rich people, imagine what they're going to do to your broke ass.
But here's the thing. You're talking about 60% when you're making about $320 billion a year, give or take. You know what I'm saying? These people are making gobsmacks of money, right? And there's no way in hell they're paying taxes. You're going to probably tell me about loopholes that the rich have that we don't take advantage of or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the people that you talk about, they're not taking advantage of. They're not thinking about that because they got to put food on the table first. I'm not thinking about tax loopholes if I got a family to feed, bro. I got a family.
Hold on.
We're not going to spend time.
I need you to hear what you just said. I need you to hear exactly what you just said.
Spend time to do that shit. If they got
about what you just said
first.
So you're not going to spend the time to make sure that you have more money in your pocket to take home to your family because it's going to distract you from taking money home to your family?
No, I'm not saying that. They're not thinking about.
Then what are you saying?
They're thinking about their family first. They're not going to sit there and do that because they're not going to have the time to do that because they're working 2 to 3 jobs, 20-hour shifts. You feel me? Like, I ain't going to hold you. I was one of those guys. I worked the whole 9 to 5 and did 12 to 12s on weekends and put clubbing to the side and shit, you know, for my own reasons or whatever like that. So I didn't have time to do that shit, you know what I'm saying? And do the research like that. Some people do, some people don't. You can't expect everybody to move on that same boat.
If the information is out there and it's available and you don't go get and use the information to your maximization, that's your fault. Because I need you to think about this. Getting a second job means that you get more taxes, means that your money actually went up, so you get higher taxes, which means you get less back in tax returns, which means actually more money's going out. But then on top of that, you actually spending more money to go to the second job. You're spending more money because you're not as home as much, so now you're eating out more. You got to buy more clothes for the second job. All it is, you working an extra 40 hours a week for $1,000 because you're getting more taxed everywhere else. The first thing I'm thinking about, I was like you. I worked hard as hell. Y'all know me. Did retail 10 years, Staples 5 years, manager. Before I was manager, worked hard as hell. Always in Staples. There's people to this day that could tell you for those years, if you couldn't find me, I was at Staples. Could always just walk up to the Staples. Yo, what up? Right? That's how bad it was. And one of the first things, like, I remember trying to do my taxes. I'm like, yo, this is trash. Because one of the first times I ever did taxes, I really looked at, okay, how much taxes came out. So out of my little fucking $20,000, like $4,000 or $5,000 was gone in taxes.
Yeah.
My refund was going to be like $300.
Yep. Happened to
I
me
was
too.
like, what the hell?
See,
So
one
they
of those-
automatically taking a quarter of my income, and I ain't got it. But so my mindset was like, yo, something got to give. I talked to my guy Richardson. He was my boss at the time. He was like, yo, no, you got to do a few things. And that's when I started thinking about it more. That's when I read up on it. Listen, it's one thing to be ignorant of the knowledge, but it's another thing to be stupid. If you know that there's something you can do to make your tax life better, it behooves you and this family you're trying to feed to make it better. Here's the deal. You could talk about what's fair and you can talk about what's right and all of this, and you could try to make this a socialistic society, but you don't live in a socialistic society. You live in a capitalist society. Which is a good thing and a terrible thing. Here's why it's a terrible thing. Because that means people will capitalize on you. But the good thing is you can capitalize on people. This podcast right here, when we get it popping, it will capitalize on people's love for this podcast. We can open up a Patreon. We can sell some shirts. We can do all sorts of cool things, make all sorts of cool money. And at that point in time, you're damn right I'm going to make sure we don't get taxed to high hell. But I'm going to make sure we just get taxed for what we do. The difference between you working your 9 to 5 and you work hard and, you know, American gritter, work hard.
Gee Louise.
versus a guy like Jeff Bezos who went out and worked hard, and now his money's now working hard in a way where now he don't even have to work hard and the money is working for him. The difference is you betting on the city, you betting on the government, you're betting on, I don't know, whoever the fuck owned Staples at the time, Mitt Romney, fuck it. Right?
The big Roddy.
You're betting on whoever owns your job to make sure that you're good. He bet on himself, right? Y'all wasn't with him. What was it, like 93 when he decided to sell books online?
Yeah,
nobody was selling nothing online.
I remember that.
Y'all wasn't with him in 99 when he had that little tiny office with that terrible logo spray painted with the one phone. Y'all wasn't with him when his mom was telling him, yo, you got to get a job because this shit not gonna work. Y'all wasn't with him when his light bill was out.
But
y'all was not willing to do the work he was willing to do to build what he's willing to build.
In 93 in that rusty ass garage or whatever.
Yeah.
What the heck with him paying taxes in 2020? That 1997 shit, that shit don't hold up in 2020. This is the
Here's what it got to do with it. We don't
talk about 93.
No, you're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. And let me explain. Here's what it has to do with it. First of all, if I take that much time to make my money happen, I'm not gonna let the government take more than half of my money. I don't think anybody anywhere should be taxed more than half of the money that they work for. That's one. But two, you forget what a business entails, Mr. Sand. Having a business means that you have people who make money because your business is there. He literally has 100,000 employees, if not more. People who wouldn't be able to make a living at all had it not been for him.
Yeah, true.
So he's actually a boon to the economy in that way.
He did. Yeah.
Boon to the American economy in and of itself.
You don't have to pay tax? Is that what you're saying on this podcast or Al Gore's internet?
Oh my gosh.
I'm saying 60% is ridiculous, and I'm saying he already pays his taxes.
Is there proof taxes? Because Trump said
businesses work a little different. They pay taxes. Your ass, right? You get to pay taxes before you ever see your money. He gets to pay taxes after he bills his expenses.
But is there really proof that he pays his taxes though? Because
what he saying is shout out to Jeff Boyz in Arizona. Speaking, you see your brother truck. Let's talk about the election this year.
The election.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
That nigga held a basket of L's. That's what I know.
He still couldn't get over that he lost, bro.
As of last week, Joe Biden officially won the electoral college announced it last week.
I don't think I've ever seen a president not concede. Like, I almost thought that was just the normal way of doing things.
Right? You're breaking all the rules, bro.
I breaking all the rules.
Usually they could see it coming and just like, you know what, you got it. We don't want to hold this up. We don't want to hold up the American process for nobody. My man Trump said, "Fuck y'all."
He's like, I want a mulligan. That's a mulligan. I want to do
it. Fuck y'all. Let me get this recount, boy.
They did count, right? They found more votes for Biden too. Like,
nigga said, nah, fuck that. Nah, they cheating now. Let me sue. I don't even know who you sued about that, but he sued. Like, who do you? He did at this point. Like, literally, I don't even get how that worked.
Me either. Yo,
like, that ain't even real, yo. That first one didn't count. We gotta do it again.
They went to the Supreme Court. They were like, nah. They were like, nah.
Put like 3 people in themselves, and they were like, nah, we're not doing it. You good, bro. You do you.
They're like, yo. It's like, yo, man, they out here stealing the election. All right. Well, what proof do we have? They stealing.
You see it?
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here with prejudice.
He was telling his people to vote twice and all of that. I remember that.
Yeah. Telling people to vote twice.
He said vote twice?
Everything this man said his supporters listen, man. It's ridiculous, yo.
And
bring bleach.
They probably mad they wasn't allowed to vote twice.
They walked up to the freaking polling site like, yo, I just voted. Can I vote again?
No, you can't vote again. Why you think?
This is not how that works. This is not how any of this works.
You get one vote. Everybody get a vote, and there was 9 million people that voted for Biden more than they voted for Trump. That's what it was.
Well, Trump never wins. Like, was never a fucking popular vote.
Nah,
it was that electoral college that held this up.
That was
a popular vote. Rap.
That's a whole fact. And then on top of that, people were still denying the fact that he was president. Like, nah, we still got lost.
Them Democrats stole our jobs.
I had people I actually know upset behind this. I'm like, wow.
But here's my thing, though. For a dude who really want to fight to be like that dude, like that presidential dude, you really wasn't doing the job. You wasn't showing up to work. You know what I'm saying? You didn't care about the coronavirus. You end up catching corona. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, how you gonna
know something too?
He was a shitty president, but not like out of the way shitty. Like, I would really tear him around fucking George Bush and just call it that.
Damn.
It was like there was no noticeable shit. Like, it's like the country didn't fall the freak apart. The country didn't do better, but it didn't fall apart either. There's a lot of shit he wanted to happen that he said he would make happen that he did make happen, which was surprising. But, he's just a bad president. that's about it. Like,
yo, I have to say this.
He wasn't.
I have to say this.
Embarrassing.
Our response now is a lot different from the past episode.
Hard body.
How is this different?
You were capping for him hard body for this guy.
No, because y'all was ODing. I don't think he's a great president by any means, but I don't think he's like he was serviceable to the agenda of the presidency.
That ain't casual. He wasn't even respecting the presidency.
Exactly.
Neither was Bush.
Right.
I gotta say something, yo. Come on.
What you got something to say, y'all?
I have to highlight the president debates when they had the Kamala Harris versus the Mike Pence and the fly was on his head, and everybody made jokes about that for 2 weeks. The fly stole the show. Remember that?
That's terrible.
Yeah,
That just tells me that the American people have nothing for people.
Ain't no hope.
I want fly steal the show. Like,
Attention, Roddy. Somebody.
This is important shit.
You.
Y'all niggas worried about a fly. These niggas are talking about what they plan to do with this country that you're currently in.
That you're enjoying this fly situation with.
Y'all niggas like, oh, look at that. That must mean he talking shit. He got a fly in his head. 2 hours later, what was your biggest takeaway from the debate? Fly on his head.
He just sat there for like 3 minutes chilling. He put on all the other flies in the neighborhood.
how that fly got so popular?
They made 2 Twitter page for that fly, son. That's how real it was, son.
They made a what?
They made a Twitter page. They made a Twitter page for that fly. It made no sense, man.
A Twitter page. Wow.
I'm dead serious, son.
2 of them. I believe it.
I'm dead
And
serious.
that was jokes, but it's like, yo, I'm sure there was something a little bit more important than a fly in the room at this thing happening.
Oh, there definitely was, but nobody gives shit. Nobody
Okay,
cares.
And everybody was also talking about Kamala Harris' face expressions. Like, she was just looking at her like, yo.
And this is a perfect example. 'Cause I heard it from everybody. This is a perfect example of how the American people think, son. It's crazy, son.
It's the weirdest thing. But Trump definitely held the bag of L's real quick for that one, you know. And
During his debate, right?
no, not even during this. The whole fucking whole year. With
Just not being able to be okay with losing.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, you can't. This ain't like a game of life. It's a game of life, but it's not the game of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is America. You feel me? And that's where it comes down to. You know, with us as a podcast, we did a lot of This Is America. We started a This Is America series based on shit just like this. And to keep it up going forward, coming up in season 2, it's gonna be more This Is America topics. Because best believe there's gonna be some shit that we have.
Something gonna pop up. Something gonna pop up. Something gonna pop up.
Talk about it.
Yeah,
that's what we do.
But it's, you know, let's start away from the election. And I'm not sure. Did y'all mention about the rest of the deaths that happened? The important deaths that happened this year. Like you know, like Chadwick
lost Shad. We lost a lot of wrestling. We lost the great Pat Patterson.
Yeah.
Who?
We lost Alex Trebek.
Kamala.
Alex Trebek.
Kamala, Alex Trebek.
We
lost Zeus. We lost Debo. Sorry.
Debo. Yeah, this year was just.
It was tough. It was tough, but you know, I feel like with death comes life. You know what I'm saying? Because even though, you know, we lost a lot of people and everything, you know, this year, we were able to appreciate the life that we do have, and that should be one of the biggest 2020 lessons of all. Like, if we were to put this whole shit in a bow, 2020 right now, especially this being the last episode of the year,
and the season.
Wanted to put all of this in the bow. We gotta be grateful for what we have. We gotta count our lucky stars that us 4 is still here doing this, doing the best at what we do right now, because at any point in time it could have been one of us. You know what I'm saying? We could have been. You feel me? And it's real shit. I mean, granted, you know, a lot of people don't want to think about a situation like that, but you know, this is something that, you know, that we do got to think about, especially now. Like, it could have been one of us, but I'm glad it's not, and that we're still here being the best at what we do. So I was put a book on this bitch for 2020. I'll say be grateful for the breaths that we're still able to take, because a lot of people can't take them shits anymore. We got to take it for them. We got to carry that touch, you know. That's 2020. So after that, I think past that is fuck 2020. We waiting for 2021.
I agree. And I'm really praying that 2021 is a better year for all of us. This year been too hard.
In general,
because Yeah, this year was. I'm over 2020.
I'm only looking forward to see what Biden could do or what he is gonna do.
Yeah, I'm curious.
That's so far.
I'm curious. I'm curious. But I'm not sure he's gonna be doing much, but I'm curious though. You know,
I'm pretty sure.
The Big Rib is back right in time for 2021 too. You feel me? Yeah.
No, it is not the same McRib. I tried it. I would never
Oh
buy that
gosh.
shit.
I was
Terrible.
I was trying to see who's with it.
We're not gonna poison these viewers.
All right, you're right. Eat healthy, guys. Eat healthy. Eat healthy.
Gosh.
and also you know the premiere with Poppins will be back on 2021 season 2.
That's a whole fact. We got to see season 2 of 2021. I would say this February.
Yeah, we aiming for February. I would get the official date soon, but we definitely aiming for February. And yeah,
That's 2020, guys. It's 2020 recap for the premiere boys. You feel me? That's what it is.
yeah. So
Did we miss anything? Like, who had the best music of this year?
I can't say that right now. The Box, Roddy Rich. You know, he was number one for like. I think he was number one the most this year.
But I believe also that what's her name was winning. Megan Thee Stallion was winning too.
Oh yeah, Megan was Stallion toward the end of the year. Yeah, Megan was Stallion.
She just broke a record for having the most number one hits in a row or something like that. Or
Yeah. She did,
as a female rapper.
No, bro.
In a row, yeah. God, she did. She definitely did in a row.
Even though that last song, that shit is just because niggas like her in TikTok. Because
I don't know.
Not great.
What I'm saying, I think she overrated, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Nah, she got star power in herself. Her music.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not groundbreaking or nothing. It's just pure charisma on her part.
Say what he want about Cardi. At least Cardi says something different occasionally. You know, at least occasionally something different. But sometimes
that WAP song was kind of big.
You know, all I hear about Meg is like sucking, fucking, and that's it.
But also, the Baby song "Rockstar" was big this year too. That was another song that went number one for a lot of weeks as well this year. Rockstar.
Yeah, that was.
And also The Weeknd. I heard The Weeknd made a big year this year too. I felt bad because he got snubbed from the Grammys this coming year, but yeah, he
didn't like everybody get snubbed on the Grammys this year.
I'm not calling, but I could be a calling.
Grammys. You know what I mean? That's really what it was. You talk shit about the Grammys in the past year, you got snubbed. People in the Grammys it's sensitive. It's sensitive as shit. You know, and
Grammys thing is a money thing.
That's what I'm saying. So for me, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm not doing a Grammys prediction this year.
No. Well, by the time we come back in February, the Grammy will be already passed. So
I'm like, nah, because what it is, like, say what you want about The Weeknd or whatever. His music this year resonated like crazy.
It did. His niggas was dope this year.
And the fact that you couldn't get one nomination, that's right.
Yeah, that's really great music, just general. And it wasn't like you could like lambast it for sounding the same or being the same as his other stuff, like you can with a lot of artists. Like he just sounded like a whole new guy this year. I appreciate it without losing who he was.
Yeah.
Like music.
So my son brought singing Kenny G in one of his songs, man.
That gives me an applause. I pop for Kenny G.
Get to the guy, gets a nod. Gets a nod.
But I don't know if we could say this, but what was the biggest movie this year?
Nothing. Nothing came out in theaters.
Yeah.
Well, January, February, yeah.
What, Sonic the Hedgehog? Like what? Like, I don't know.
That was this year. I'm gonna say Bad Boy 3.
That came out.
That came out in January.
Oh shit.
It came out in January.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't watch it. That means it wasn't that big.
Yeah, I
didn't watch it either. I didn't watch the movie, but I heard that I didn't know when the movie was happening. I think that was one of the biggest movies. I think that was. I gotta check my stacks, but I think that was one of the biggest movies this year.
I ain't seen something at the cable. I saw Sonic the Hedgehog on my phone. You know what I'm saying?
Me too. And that movie was pretty good though. Shockingly enough, it was. No, it was. It was pretty good, son.
Other than those were movies for like a couple of months. You know what I'm saying? You can't say it was the best movie of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like even the MTV Award doing the best of the year because they really much to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We just gotta hope we get back to some type of normal or whatever, you know. And then maybe we could get that back, but I don't know.
Yeah, and one thing we didn't mention nightlife. You know,
because there was no nightlife. You had
I know. I'm saying no. That's what I'm saying. No nightlife. No, RPG didn't have no job this year.
Honestly, that didn't stop nightlife though. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It didn't stop. Of course, it didn't stop nightlife. We heard.
We had to like niggas was willing to go and like niggas was so desperate for parties they was willing to go to niggas' backyards and pay.
I mean, true. We just had King Tani on the show a couple episodes talking about the nightlife energy still going on during the pandemic.
Come on, man.
King Tana, my bad.
Low key bars, little bottle clubs or whatever like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That it's still out there. You just gotta know.
None of that shit was safe to go to.
No, it wasn't. Nobody was wearing masks. Nobody was wearing masks.
I wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing that.
Like,
but the New York promoters and DJs and bottle girls are migrating to Atlanta and Miami.
Now.
Niggas very open there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to go and catch bodies there and get COVID there, then you could do it down there.
Yeah.
YG is not jumping into any COVID related issues.
Yeah.
Because we're all still trying to be here when this shit is said and done.
Exactly.
Right. I would love to talk about how I made it through the great pandemic of 2020 and 2021.
Facts.
I don't want people to be talking about, man, he was a great dude with so much potential. He died so young. Why he had to go see that girl shake her ass?
I don't believe that, man. I don't want that either.
The Atlanta ass might be worth the COVID. I don't know.
No ass worth the COVID.
Nah, you're bugging. But you know, we're gonna end it here. This is the season 1 finale. And y'all already know this is your boy Ken. Y'all can follow me, Ken _MrGentleman. I repeat, Ken KEN _ Mr. MR Gentleman GENTLEMAN. Mr. Gentleman, like the podcast season 3 finale this Sunday. You really know Sam's favorite show on the show, the Countdown Show Volume 6.
You know what it is?
Yeah, so y'all will hear that, and also my 2020 journey, my personal 2020 journey on the episode as well. So tune in. Yeah, thank y'all for listening to Primo Podcast. Y'all bro, do your thing.
Alright, before we get into
Sans Malimal and then Roddy last.
Alright, before I get into my at names and everything like that, I do want to dedicate the season finale to my sister Tab. We actually did lose her during, this year, earlier in June. It was it definitely changed my outlook on a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? And actually was one of the main reasons why I ended up getting life insurance with Mally, you know what I'm saying? So that was one of the biggest things that really changed my situation, my views on a lot of this life shit. You know, like I said before, if it wasn't for her, you wouldn't get the guy into today, the guy that you're seeing today. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to dedicate this episode to her. R.I.P. We still love you out here. That's number one. Number two. Before you follow me, as I've been saying all season, and I'm not in the season 2, you can follow support a black business first. You can start by supporting one of your community, or simply by Premier Boyz Podcast by watching us. After you do that, then you can follow me at Aaron's Hands Premier. That's AARONSANDS PREMIERE. You want to support another black business? Support Shop by saying dope ass pictures, low ass price. Got you for your parties, birthdays, weddings. I shoot funerals. I don't give a fuck. I'll shoot whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'll shoot your baby mom if you get money for it. You feel me? Follow me at that page. Shop by Sans SHOT by SAND. Molly, shut up.
Like, do you Harlem Shake at the wake?
Straight like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. Thanks for a very successful season. We'll see you in season 2. You feel me?
Oh, right. It's my turn. I forgot. Okay. I'm used to going last. You know, I always have the things, you know, always got to do something extra, right? Well,
I mean, shit, it's the season finale. You can close us out with something extra.
Yeah, Roddy could be last. Roddy could be last for this one. He could be last for this one.
well, since Alexa wasn't trying to rock with me the way I needed her to rock with me, because we're getting a new one. Shout out to new Lexi, right? You already know who it is. You know what? No.
Ooh, man.
Little thing, little boy, bang, bang. Long live the chief. Niggas fuck.
Long live the chief. I couldn't let us go out on the last episode without it, you know. Maybe I'll come back with a new theme on next year. But nah, I think we still gonna be chiefing it. Listen. You already know who it is. It's your boy Malimal. I'm here for anybody who's looking to get ahead in life, who's looking to get a leg up in this financial game. We help out with life insurance. We help out with all these other things too. If you want to get your mind right, money right, and you want to be ready for war, you got to come see me, right? Listen, follow me on all the social media. They call me Malimal. Not going to insult you by teaching you how to spell they call me, but I will teach you Malimal. That's Malimal. Hit me up. Take us out of here, Roddy.
Yo, it's your boy Roddy, DJ Retro. No, follow me on my new page, Roddy RODDYFE. And I got something to say.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I got something to say, man. I think I'm getting frustrated. You know, I'm not getting my voice not being heard. You know, not getting no time to shine. I'm gonna take a break. Taking a break off the Premier Boyz. I see y'all when I see y'all.
What you mean we don't give you time to shine? Like, wait a minute.
What are you talking about, bud?
I don't get time to talk. Y'all talk over me and everything. I don't get the respect I deserve, bro.
Bro, we respect you. We did a whole birthday thing for you, bro. Like, the whole thing for you. That was the last episode.
I know,
You said
man.
it's because you wanted to focus on school.
I'm about to take off. I need some more time to take care of other shit, man. I'll see y'all soon. Over and out.
So you just gonna leave? Yo, you did again?
Yeah, that's. I think that's what.
This boy bugging, son.
So that's your day now. You just leave it. Like that's what it is. You just leave midway through the shit. Like,
yeah, you might have to edit that shit out. That was negative.
That's something, cause that like fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, about you gone and shit. That's crazy. We gave you a whole birthday celebration, bro.
I don't get it, son.
That shit is crazy. Fucking Roddy, bro. He really did log out. Like, I'm watching this shit.
That crazy, son. That's crazy, man.
So nobody feels the way about this.
I don't know what to say.
I
don't know what to say, son. Because it's season 1. We gotta find out when you gonna come back for season. I don't know, son. I don't know what to say.
On something, yo. Stop playing, like.
I don't know, man. We I don't know, son. I don't know.
Shit. All right, bro.
So dangerous. YPG, dangerous. So dangerous. So